And we're back. That was our Get Real With interview presented by Bic Flex4 Razors. Thank you very much to IGL Bala.
Yes, and thank you to The Answer for conducting such a good interview and giving it to us in Spanish as well.
Yeah, very cool. Of course, Spanish being the native language of many King of Fighters players.
Yes, yes, definitely. I've come to learn that over the course of this weekend so far.
Yeah, KOF originally had a huge following in Mexico, as well as China, Korea, Japan. Yeah, these are all countries with big KOF scenes.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just beginning to learn, spending some time with The Answer, talking to him about the game and actually my style of play in the games that I play, and trying to pick his brain about what characters I should use if I were to pick up KOF myself.
Okay.
So it might be a game I might look into.
That's cool, man. Well, however, we're not here for King of Fighters right now, are we?
Yeah, no. While KOF is a great game and very hyped to watch, it's not the reason I'm here.
No, it isn't.
The reason I'm here is for Mortal Kombat, and that's about the best thing you can say right now, Mortal Kombat.
That's a nice tie you've gotten, by the way, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I've gotten quite a few compliments. I hope everybody likes it. It's got the flame on the bottom because my favorite character was always Scorpion.
Okay,
so,
okay.
You know, Mortal Kombat, flames, fire, hell stage.
It's like a theme.
Yes, definitely.
Right.
Definitely a theme. Mortal Kombat is going to be insane. It is, I mean, first of all, the prize pot.
Yep.
I mean, wow. Just wow. To win.
Yeah, 32K.
32K.
That's freaking ridiculous.
16,000 to the winner. And the loser, I mean, $7,000 to lose.
Okay.
So
I'll
there's
take that.
nothing to lose. I mean, anyway, this game has so much hype around it, especially for MLG. There have been so many things said, so much drama going on, so many stories, so many players all coming into this weekend of Mortal Kombat. I mean, we're talking players like Perfect Legend, whom nobody has seen since EVO.
Right.
I mean, I think we saw him once at Frosty Faustings, which he won.
Right, okay. So he did go to one tournament since
One
EVO,
tournament,
and
yes.
he won.
Absolutely.
First place.
He won. He took that tournament convincingly.
Yep.
And then we have players like Rio, who's coming off a huge win at final round.
Right.
And then we have CD Jr., who in his entire tournament career has only not placed first twice. And that's since he came on the scene, which is incredible. That's an amazing run. Then we have players, obviously, like Tom Brady, who is just an energizing player and person to hear him speak, to hear him talk about the game, to see him play. A lot of hate around him. A lot of people love to troll him. And he is here, ready for business, wants to prove all the haters and the trolls wrong and show that he is here to take this. We have two specifically special players that I'm interested in watching personally, and those are Forever King and Kerbalicious.
Okay, tell us a little bit about those guys.
Not a lot of people may know those players, but Forever King, he is both of them online players.
Okay.
Online only, and this is their first major ever. So Forever King coming in, looking to do some major damage, and Kerbalicious, he has been... he has been the focal point of so much drama on the Test Your Might website because he came on the scene, said, I am awesome, I am good, and people said, well, what have you done?
Right.
And he's like,
what
nothing.
tournament did you win?
I've never been to a tournament. And they're like, you just play online, you haven't done anything.
Right,
and he's
you're
like, well,
nobody.
Yo, you got to give me respect. You got to give respect to the online players. And so everybody said to him, prove it. Now, he's here at MLG, ready to prove it. And one way or the other, he's either going to prove it or he's going to get blown up.
One of those two things is going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Sure. And
I mean, we have some other things going on between, like, we have obviously Detroit Ballin, one of the only people to take down CD Jr.
Right.
We have Morty Seinfeld, arguably the best Sonya in Mortal Kombat. We also have EGP Tyrant,
yep.
Arguably one of the best Jax players next to CD Jr.
Right.
We also have M2 Dave, Ohio's own M2 Dave, and a major Freddy player, probably considered the best Freddy player in the country. So there is so much going on, so many personalities, so many players here who are just so dynamic and ready to just take it to each and every one of them. Of course, we also have Triforce here.
We do.
And he is
supporting. We had
supporting.
a little interview with him yesterday.
Yes.
Thanks to you.
Yes, and of course we also have James MK here, as well as Crazy Dominican, and his brother Maxter as well.
Right.
And I know that they chartered a van from New York. A lot of the VSM guys who I see week in and week out.
Right.
I stream that every week, and they come.
Yeah, Valley Stream Monsters,
yep,
of course.
Yep.
Shout outs to them.
Thank you. And they chartered a van, 15 of them, I think. In a van,
in one van,
10 hours. We got players like VSM Hidashura coming up here. We got KT Smith. We got WNBA Swift Tom Hanks and Claude Von Stroke. We have so many players.
That is crazy. With all the players you named,
it's going to be nuts.
I mean, not only is it going to be nuts, but it sounds like up to 15 to 20 people are capable of potentially winning the whole friggin' thing.
When we were sat down to look at the players, and Arturo and I just went, what are we gonna do? Just what are we gonna do?
Yeah, like
it was
how
insane.
Do you see this? Like,
and I think we did a great job. I think that everything with the pools are going to be a great job. It's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to be so entertaining to watch everything and watch people blow people up and get blown up.
People get broken down.
Oh my God! You know what? I think if you're like me and you live, breathe, sleep, and eat Mortal Kombat, this time it's going to be Mortal Kombat served with an extra helping of salt.
Great for breakfast, by the way.
Yes, definitely. Doesn't go down so smooth, though. Not at all. Not with that much salt.
Wow. So one thing about this tournament is, unlike a lot of other Mortal Kombat tournaments, the format of this is 3 out of 5 matches the whole way through.
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to affect the results?
Yeah. Not so much the results. I think it'll affect character choice. Recently, Mortal Kombat has had a lot of different players who have been using counter pick system, which is common in fighting games these days.
Right, we do see counter picks quite often, not only in Mortal Kombat, but in all kinds of fighting games.
Right, and MK9 recently has become very counter pick friendly. There are a lot of characters like Cabal counters, a lot of
pretty much everybody.
And well, except for Raiden.
Okay.
And we know there are a couple of players here who use Raiden for the specific purpose of maybe even beating Rio.
Okay.
So, if that might give you a little hint of what we might see. So, it's just going to be insane watching all the different characters, all the different players, and I can't wait for this to start.
Well, awesome.
It's going to be amazing.
Well, I know they're working on the bracket still. Hopefully, we'll get an update pretty soon.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll keep everybody posted and talk about all the stories as they come through.
Sure enough.
I don't know. I can't wait to see all these major players. I mean, I know that GGA Dizzy is here, and again, considered to be one of the top Johnny Cages out there. And Dizzy got blown up at the 5v5 at final round. I mean, Crazy Dominican, really took it to him. And that 5v5, did you see it?
I missed it.
Wow.
I think I was playing my Marvel 3 matches at that time.
Okay, yeah, it was intense, and without trying to be too biased, because it was Team VSM led by Rio versus Team USA led by 16-bit.
Right.
And Crazy.
Is he here, by the way, Osu 16-bit?
No, he's not.
That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate because he's such a good player.
Right, and SoCal Regionals champion this past year.
Absolutely. He called out Tom Brady right after that, too.
He did.
Call
Tom
out.
Brady is here. This would have been his chance.
Yes, it would have been a great opportunity to see it. But, yeah, at that 5v5, everybody remembers it. Rio, sometimes he just comes across as like a strategic genius. He comes out, he throws out Crazy Dominican first. And everybody expected to see Tom Brady first because, in a way, we almost expected to see Dizzy first, and Sub-Zero would have countered Johnny Cage.
Right.
But that's not what happened. He put Crazy Dominican out there as his point man, and Crazy Dominican took down 3 players straight with a double babality on the Scorpion player.
Wow, how embarrassing.
Yeah, on the Scorpion player slips a double babality. So and he ran through. It was finally Detroit Ballin who managed to take him out. And then CD Jr. goes in and defeats Detroit and defeats OSU 16-bit. And that was the 5v5. So, you know, we have, I mean, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, an immense amount of talent here, an amazing amount of players. I think the bracket may even be full. They were supposed to cap at 128.
Right, right.
And I think it might be full.
I saw a lot of signups on the page before I came.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Before I got here. And, yeah, so I think ATL Clint actually is going to be the first up this match.
Wow. Okay, so an Atlanta player, and now Atlanta is considered to be one of the better pockets of talent in the country. You have Pig of the Hut down there, Beer Guy Ed, ATL Red, who I think he's retired now.
Okay.
But again, he was considered to be one of the best smokes around. Did very well at Seasons Beatings last year. And yeah, and it looks like we're going to get right into this. And we may see a button test first.
Okay, no, this is it. They're ready to go.
Okay, so this is going to be it. And so it looks like Clint the Beast using Sonya, immediately starting with the military stance, going right in with a cartwheel. Cage forced to break. Now he's got him popped up, and we're looking at military stance again here. Good dive kick by the Beast. Beast taking that fairly convincingly, actually. Juwaiian looking like he just, in a way, almost like he's not familiar with how to play this matchup, letting Sonya really overpower him. Now he's putting a little offensive show on.
And that's when Johnny Cage is best, when he's putting on that pressure, mixing it up.
Good uppercut by the Beast there. Little zoning. Good
misses the link from the jump punch.
Yes. I don't like him putting himself in the corner there. That's a bad strategic move.
Yeah, that's where Cage is really going to flourish.
That, you know, again, I don't agree with using the rings there that close. That can be punished. Good throw. And that'll be the first match going to the Beast.
Mission accomplished.